Hi everyone, 미리암쌤의 내용법 이미리암입니다. 일단 제가 한 문장을 읽고 학생분이 다시 따라 읽고 그리고 해석을 보면서 넘어가도록 할게요. 시작해 볼게요.
They watch television every night. They watched television last night. I brush my teeth every morning. This morning I brushed my teeth. Terry worked in a bank from 1996 to 2003. Yesterday it rained all morning. It stopped at lunchtime. We enjoyed the party last night. We danced a lot and talked to a lot of people. The party ended at midnight. I usually get up early, but this morning I got up at 9:30. We did a lot of work yesterday. Caroline went to the movies 3 times last week. James came into the room, took off his coat, and sat down. I don't watch television very often. I didn't watch television yesterday. Does she go out often? Did she go out last night? I played tennis yesterday, but I didn't win. Did you do your homework? No, I didn't have time. We went to the movies, but we didn't enjoy the film. Did you see Joe yesterday? No, I didn't. Did it rain on Sunday? Yes, it did. Did Helen come to the party? No, she didn't. Did your parents have a good trip? Yes, they did. Did your sister call you? What did you do last night? How did the accident happen? Where did your parents go for vacation? It is 6 now. Paul is at home. He's watching television. At 4, he wasn't at home. He was at the gym. He was swimming in the pool. He wasn't watching television. He started swimming. He was swimming. He finished swimming. What were you doing at 11:30 yesterday? Were you working? What did they say? I don't know. I wasn't listening. It was raining, so we didn't go out. In 2001, we were living in Japan. Today, she's wearing a skirt, but yesterday, she was wearing pants. I woke up early yesterday. It was a beautiful morning. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. I'm working. I was working at 10:30 last night. It isn't raining. It wasn't raining when we went out. What are you doing? What were you doing at 3? Jack was reading a book. The phone rang. He stopped reading. He answered the phone. What happened? The phone rang. What was Jack doing when the phone rang? He was reading a book. What did he do when the phone rang? He stopped reading and answered the phone. Jack began reading before the phone rang. So when the phone rang, he was reading. He began reading. He was reading. The phone rang. He stopped reading. He answered the phone. What did you do yesterday morning? We played tennis. What were you doing at 10:30? We were playing tennis. Jack read the book yesterday. Jack was reading a book when the phone rang. . Did you watch the basketball game on television last night? Were you watching television when I called you? It didn't rain while we were on vacation. It wasn't raining when I got up. I started to work at 9 and finished it at 4:30. At 2:30, I was working. It was raining when we went out. I saw Lucy and Steve this morning. Callie fell asleep while she was reading. I work in a factory. I work in a supermarket. I used to work in a factory. Dave used to work in a factory. Now he works in a supermarket. Dave used to work in a factory. When I was a child, I used to like chocolate. I used to read a lot of books, but I don't read much these days. Lisa has short hair now, but it used to be very long. They used to live on the same street as us, so we used to see them a lot. But we don't see them very often these days. Hallie used to have a piano, but she sold it a few years ago. When I was a child, I didn't used to like tomatoes. Where did you used to live before you came here? I used to play tennis. These days I play golf. We usually get up early.